What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Seez Monroe Show. I am your host, and today we're here to talk about the Marvels. So we knew that the Marvels wasn't going to be the best MCU film out there, right? I was just relieved that it was better than Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania that I had to give it its kudos. Now, a couple of things that I didn't like about the film. The villain, first off, Darvin, she wasn't prolonged. Like, we didn't understand her backstory. We had little snippets here and there about what happened and why she became this villain. But I feel like those type of stories need to be flushed out just a little bit more to explain, like, just why she's feeling this way. I just feel like that little quick glimpse at what happened was kind of just rushed and thrown in there. Which brings me to the runtime. This movie is about an hour, 45, 47 minutes. It's just not long enough. Honestly, you have to understand something. You're introducing a new concept in this film. Not meaning that you're introducing new characters. We are familiar with these characters. But the new concept of time and space travel, as far as other dimensions, as far as these powers and how they're actually working and why these characters are switching positions every time they use these powers, none of that was fleshed out. Another problem as far as fleshing out a storyline was the Bengals. I didn't feel like we're still here. Like, we had Shang-Chi, we had Miss Marvel, and we still don't understand what these rings or these bangles are for. And we kind of got a gist that they are a Kang, like some type of traveling device for Kang or something in there. Kang has something to do with it. This is what we've came to the conclusion of, but at this point, we still don't know what's going on. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what these things are. Bring it back to the villain, Darvin. She's using Roman the Accuser's like sledgehammer, and from what I remember, the Power Stone was a part of that sledgehammer. That's why it was so powerful. I'm gonna leave it there because honestly, you guys got to go see this movie and you have to let me know like your thoughts. I don't want to ruin it for you. I'm gonna throw a little tidbit in there for you guys. You want to stay for the first round of credits because there is a after or mid-credit scene. There's nothing after besides like cat meows and goose, but it's not necessary for you to stay to the very end. So there you go. Save you some time there. Before I forget, while we're at the mid-credit scene, I want to talk about Monica Rambeau's actual place in the MCU. I feel like she's gonna be the Blue Marvel. In this movie, they had a scene where they're trying to come up with a name for her. And I feel like we're gonna land on the Blue Marvel later on in the MCU. And of course, everyone knows that Adam Bashir is the Blue Marvel, but I feel like we're not gonna get to that point in the MCU. I feel like this is where we're going. This is where we're headed. Captain Marvel is already the most powerful character in the MCU right now, so I feel like they're just going to continue to go down that line with her lineage being the most powerful in the MCU. So there you have it, folks. Going back to the runtime, I feel like in this film we were exploring worlds because that was just a part of it. She was trying to get Hala back to its original state. But in order to do that, she had to destroy worlds. Listen, guys, I didn't write this film. But with that said, you have an hour and 45 minute runtime. You want to be constricted to your main characters, your main villain. You don't really want to go outside and try to explore other worlds with that short runtime because it's just not enough to world build. So we just should have just left it on a simple playing field of this is the Marvels, this is the villain. Let's kind of constrict this to we heard about her going over here to do these things, but we're not actually seeing her do these things. and that could have helped a little bit more, flesh this story out just a little bit more. It was just a lot going on and nothing really was sticking. I feel like they just threw a bunch of stuff at the wall with this. So again, guys, let me know what you think. Out of all, I honestly give this movie a 3. It was watchable. It didn't get me excited for the future. And I feel like that's what I'm gonna start looking at these films for. At this point, Marvel probably does need that reboot. It's not there, guys. We're just throwing stuff at a wall. We're not making anything make sense anymore. Again, we have this big bad and we're still not hinting at him in these films. Again, we're assuming that these bangles and the 10 rings has something to do with him, but there's nothing there that says that, hey, this is Kang. So I feel like this is why we need to go ahead and just do the reboot, guys. We're heading down the DCEU world right now. Like it's getting that bad. So tell me what you think, guys. Leave it in the comments. Are you going to go see the Marvels this weekend? I appreciate it if you do, because I want to talk about these things. Go ahead and leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.